Hi, my name is Amanda, and welcome to my channel in a series that I like to call Meet the Archangels, where every single week I trance channel one of the archangels and bring them forward to introduce themselves to you, tell you all about them in their own words, how they help you, and when you can call upon them. This week, you're going to have an opportunity to meet Archangel Raphael. If this is the type of content that you like, please click subscribe and stick around, and you'll have an opportunity to meet every single archangel, one at a time every week. Hello. I am so pleased to be here with you today and to speak of myself to all of you, how I might help you, how I might guide you, and offer any wisdom that I can to help you along your journey in this lifetime. My name is Archangel Raphael, and my main responsibilities are that of health and well-being. For it is I that help guide you in a way that serves you best for your optimal health and well-being throughout this lifetime, and I do this in many different ways. I am responsible for ensuring that your physical body is well kept and organized, and that the energy that flows through it is that of an orderly fashion. You see, when you come into this world, you are completely at ease with yourself. Energy flows through you in a very well-fashioned and organized manner. And it is full of love and compassion. It is a very high vibrational frequency. And as you go through life, this energy flow becomes distorted because you encounter people and situations that require you to feel things that you are not used to feeling. And this creates dissonance within your system, because all of a sudden there are things there that were not there before. And the things that are there have a different frequency to them. And so your physical body is filled with an energy that it is not used to, and with an energy that is not necessarily indicative of optimization, let's say. And so what happens as a consequence of this is that you go through life with this distortion of your true self. And the energy inside of you is not you. It is an interpretation of you that has been blocking who you truly are from your conscious awareness in some capacity. And this energy that is not you fills you. And it dictates your actions. It dictates what you do and what you do not do, and what you think and what you say and how you be. And you move through life under the interpretation that this is you. And as a consequence of this, in a way, it becomes you. And the longer this false you stays inside of you and acts as you, the longer your system is exposed to energy that is dissonant from who you really are. And this creates malfunctioning in the physical body that you must learn to adapt to or deal with as you move throughout your path in your lifetime. And sometimes this has no ill effects or consequence on your day-to-day life, but sometimes it does. And so it becomes a learning experience for you to figure out what is the root cause of this discomfort that I am dealing with, and how can I address it so that I no longer have to live with this if I do not wish to. And this is where I can come in to guide you along your journey. For it becomes a choice whether or not you wish to live with this discomfort or not. And there is no right and wrong, my dears. It is simply coming down to choice. Number one is awareness that there is a choice there to begin with. And number two, to decide whether or not you to choose whether or not you wish to live with this any longer, this discomfort that you have been dealing with. And this is when you can call upon me and you can ask me, Archangel Raphael, how can I feel differently than I currently do? How can I change my relationship with this perceived discomfort or suffering that I have been forced to endure all this time? And I can help you in this capacity in several different ways. One, I can do work on you physically. Energetically, what this would require of me is to send a different frequency your way, a frequency that is more familiar to your natural state. And this is going to feel uncomfortable for you because you have learned to live in a different way up until now. And so you will be faced with another choice. Do I accept this new perspective? Do I accept this new way of life? Or do I wish to continue how I have always been going? And this will be the first choice that you are met with on your journey to health and well-being, let's say. And the second choice will be, am I willing to create the change necessary to rewrite the system that has been in dysregulation for so long? And this will require repetition of choice, you see. For you must choose over and over again to be in a different way than you have been being up until now. And I understand that there might be some confusion around this, and so I would like to simplify it even more. When you call upon me, I will bring situations or people or solutions into your life that may not seem apparent to you or not apparent to you at first. But they will be present in your awareness and in your reality in order to lead you down the path that you desire to go, in order to fix the perceived problem that you are in desire of solving. And it will be up to you to perceive it to be this and to perceive it to be this way. And sometimes it's going to be subtle, my dears. For I can't send you a giant sign that says, this is the answer to all of your problems, you see, even though I know that that might be more in favor to what you are in desire of. But the reason for this is because you come here to be able to solve your own problems, let's say. You do not come here to have the answers directly shoved in front of your face. You come here with a desire to figure it out for yourself, because it is part of the journey for you, of the discovery process. That is where the learning and the growth really comes from, you see. And so I will send people, places, situations, and all sorts of sensations and newfound awareness into your reality in order for you to sift through and discover for yourself what feels right for you. And when you decide to make a choice in a certain direction, that will lead you down a path. And this path might be different from the path that you were on, or it might be the same path altogether. And this is not better nor worse, no good, no bad, but it is simply the choice that you are choosing at that time. And this path will lead you to a new set of choices that will lead you down a different path altogether. And it is one path after the next that leads you to one choice after the next that will lead you to either a new way of being or the same way of being in which you have been living. And then it becomes another choice. Is this working for me or not? And you get to decide that for yourself, you see. And so this might feel not fair. This might feel frustrating to you. Why can't I just give you all the answers that you are asking for? Well, the reason for that, my dears, is because that is not what you came here for. You came here for the free will of choice. And when it comes to health and well-being, this is what it comes down to at the end of the day, is choice. I can choose to feel one way, or I can choose to feel a different way, and neither one of those choices is better or worse than the other one, but they will lead to different experiences of you. And at the end of the day, this is what you seek, is an experience of you, and you get to choose what that experience is. And my job is to impart this wisdom to you in this moment. It is not to tell you how to fix your health and well-being. It is not to give you all of the answers that you seek. It is to tell you the truth of the matter, which is that the answer lies within you. You get to choose what feels right for you. And what feels right for you might feel very wrong for somebody else. And this is the whole point of being here, is to witness how what feels right for you might be in complete opposition to what feels right for your peers. And to witness them embark on their journey and making their choices that might be different from your own. And then to wonder why it is that they're making different choices than you do. And to anchor into the truth and knowing that the choice that you're making is right for you regardless. I take deep pride in my ability to hold this space for you at this time, because I know many of you watching are moving through very big discomfort, whether that be emotionally or physically or mentally. Maybe you're going through something challenging in your life at this time, and you are searching for answers and you are seeking for truth. But my dears, what I would like to reflect back to you is that there is not one. There is no one answer to all of your problems. There is no one solution to the pain that you suffer with. There are many, and it is up to you to decide what feels right for you. And part of the work that I do is bringing you options, bringing you choices, because at the end of the day, having all of the options and all of the choices that you can possibly desire to choose from, that is what creates this experience for what it is. Something so special that you have more than one path before you. And the fact that you get to have the power of choice, you get to choose your reality. What could be more desirable than that? And as you move down the path that you choose, I will be there walking beside you, guiding you, nudging you in the direction that I know deep down you desire to go. And some of you will resonate with that energetic pull that is in alignment with your deepest truth. And some of you will be in resistance to it because it will feel very unfamiliar to you. But what I would like to reflect back to you is it the unfamiliarity that's creating the discomfort that you're feeling? Or is it your resistance to what you know deep down to be true for you? Sometimes when something is not working in our life, we need to make different choices. And this requires facing a lot of discomfort around the uncertainty that comes with that. But it is not the uncertainty that creates the discomfort within you. It is the belief system that you will be led astray in making that choice. And I think the biggest lesson of all that I would like to leave you with today is that there is no mistake in choice. There is only resonance. And if something does not feel resonant for you, trust that. Even if everybody around you is telling you the opposite, You must stay true to you. And if that requires going against the grain, if that requires living a life that does not make sense to those around you, that is part of your path. That is part of the beauty of being here, is to discover what feels right for you. And the more you make choices that feel more in alignment with what feels right for you, the closer and closer you will get to the energy that you came into this life with. That is unconditional love and acceptance for who you are. Because at the end of the day, that is your truth. And the further you stray from that, the more uncomfortable you will feel. And so it is not the uncertainty that creates your discomfort. It is the dissonance from who you really are that does. And the closer you come back to who you are at your core, the more you'll be in alignment with your own energetic frequency. And this is what will heal you from the inside out. Energetic alignment. When I refer to energetic alignment, what I speak to is your blueprint of energy. We all have our own frequency. It is what makes us unique. It's what makes us who we are. And this is not something that can be deciphered through the mind. It is something that is felt through the senses. And when you can feel the truth of who you are, this is how you will know that the choices that you make are for you. And sometimes this is a process of relearning what you have spent a lifetime learning. And that is all part of what you are here to do. Call upon me the next time you desire choice, regardless of what that might look like, because I will make sure that I lead you in the direction that you are seeking to go. And I will give you all of the options available to you, even if you don't notice that they are there at first. I love each and every one of you deeply to the core of my being. And I want you to know that I'm always with you. And I will always be there to remind you of who you truly are, what you're truly capable of, and what you came here to explore, which is an experience of you, your essence, your energy, and also all that is not that of what you are. Thank you for your time. Much love to you on your journey ahead.